So cool. Sweet. That's us. That's us. We're in the exhibit. So there's like you scan a QR code when you first arrive. You download a QR code. There's like a little talk. You download a QR code. Then you go into another waiting room because you're waiting. I guess to stagger guests. So you scan the get the QR code, and then you have a talk about like don't touch anything, blah blah blah. Then you have a little cinema introduction, and then you come in, and the first thing you do is with the QR code is you can like make little movies like that. And I guess with my QR code it saves it, so I've got it saved. I'll check later. It was all in Japanese, so I didn't really understand. But yeah, now we're actually in. So cool. This is gonna be the scary part with all the spiders. Why is it always spiders? Why can't it be followed the butterflies? I don't like butterflies either, to be honest. So we're about halfway now. There's a little cafe we're gonna stop at. This is like the outside bit, but it is quite well covered. So yeah, this is the halfway point. Halfway. It's very good. It's very long. I definitely think it's worth the money, worth the trip. It is very similar to the one in the UK though. You're not really getting much extra so far. I'm just happy I've come to both, but if you've been to one in the UK, you don't need to come here. You can go into the Dursley house, unlike in the British one. You can't go in it, or you couldn't when I went, but it's just too hot. We don't want to queue up outside. We're just going back into the main tour. We'll see the Dursley's house in better weather maybe one day. Food in the cafe was very nice, although so everything felt very British, but the meat was very like bloody. I've noticed that Koreans and Japanese, because they're the only two that I've noticed it with, they like their meat a lot bloodier than we do in the UK. So the beef, I would say, did not feel very British because it was very undercooked compared to what I personally prefer, but otherwise it was very, very good. There's like a huge storm. I don't even know if it's raining, but there's just lightning and thunder, and we just had like an actual like strike of like, oh, is that over here? We're supposed to be going outside for dinner in a minute. Thunder is so loud. I'm just gonna record and hope you can hear it. It just like cracked so loud. I'm scared to put my umbrella up because I don't want to get struck by lightning. I'm gonna see if you, I'm just waiting to see if you can hear the thunder, sorry. We're going out to eat. Okay, now that we're outside, the thunder's stopped. It doesn't want to help me prove myself. Oh. It's been so hot lately that it's just an insane storm, I think, because of that. We have storms in the UK, but like this is kind of like a lot, like it's louder, I think, and there's more lightning than I'm used to. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, but I do think I'm gonna get struck by lightning with my umbrella up. But I think I'm also just being dramatic. So. Oh, it's up to you, honey. I don't know what food there. Fish and chips?
Let me see the menu.
Okay. We're gonna go to an Italian place, but we've just seen a British pub, so we're gonna have a look, see what's in there. It's now started pissing it down with rain. Oh my god. And I'm using my sun umbrella, not my rain umbrella, so it's not the most durable.
Okay, the menu, let's see what.
This pub is pretty similar to a British pub, at least in like aesthetic, but some things are obviously different. Like Jehun's food arrived, but my food hasn't. And in the UK, you bring out all the food together or close together, so that's a little bit weird, like different from the UK. But they're watching football and beer on tap, all the stuff. So I give it an 8 out of 10 for British feel. It's just not exactly. It's not got like the stale beer smell. It's got like a slightly different vibe, but generally pretty close. Pretty close. To 9. It's 8:40. Oh, I think I just accidentally turned off the TV with my foot. I'm talented. I'm in my old lady nightgown as provided by the hotel. We're gonna buy Jehun one when we're leaving because he really likes it. I would say that restaurant, I would give it an 8 out of 10 as a Brit. I think if I wasn't, I wouldn't care, but the fact that his food arrived 10 minutes before mine, and we'd finished eating his before mine came, because I think they expect you to share food in Japan and Korea. And also the other thing that I really didn't like was the meat was super bloody, because it's lamb, so it doesn't matter if it's bloody, I think. I don't really know, but in the UK, unless you specifically request like a rare steak, your meat is cooked well. That's just like the done thing generally. But this meat was like super bloody, and I did not like that in my shepherd's pie. So that kind of put me off a bit. So I'll give it 8 because it generally was fine, but and I know I'm gonna be fine. I know the meat is perfectly safe to eat, but it just, when I was expecting shepherd's pie, it generally doesn't come with bloody meat. it's generally quite well cooked. So yeah, but we had a good time. One more full day. We're going to see the One Piece Tower, and then we're going to go to this like art gallery water thing, different from the fish one that we saw today. And then yeah, we'll just Friday we're going home. It's Wednesday today, so yeah, one more full day. My feet are killing me, and I'm very tired. I'm too old for this. Anyway, good night.